All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Cyrus Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. The link right down in the video description. All you have to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Said YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it with 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 video presentations from the general, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from grandmaster teachers, experts on all the subjects. There's not another website on the planet that can compare or compete. You should become a member today. That's right, SETI popping on Patreon, BPC, making noise. We never come, exclusive live streams. Too hot for YouTube, man, so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. It's the latest, it's the greatest, it's the latest live stream, the greatest, the ones that visually stunning. We keep that behind the scenes. We don't, because it's too raw for the tube. So I want you to get over there, become a patron on my Patreon. You gonna love it. Believe what I'm telling you. KingSeti.com. I mean King Seti on Rumble. I want you on Rumble, the Black Power scholar that don't stumble or fumble. I want you over there on Rumble. And tomorrow we're gonna go live. I'm setting it up, family. I'm trying to get everything in stride while I'm working on all the channels, and you know what I'm saying. We mastering it, but most definitely we'll be on Rumble tomorrow. To all the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to this hardworking general, link right there on the video screen, in the chat, in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. Now they're having race riots over there in the UK. It seemed to be out of control. And what we hearing is that we had the death of three little white girls. So that supposedly had been stabbed to death by a Muslim extremist, which was not true. It was put out there in the public, I guess through fake news, that it was these three little white girls had been stabbed by an Islamic extremist, and like I said, it was found out to not be true. That the suspect was actually born in Wales. He was actually born in the UK, and his parents just happened to be Rwandan, but the suspect himself was born in the UK, and so this caused the fake news caused all kind of riots. I don't know to what extent, what cities, but it seemed to be, it seemed to be, pretty large, riots over there that, is causing them, a national emergency. You feel me? It's a national emergency. And so, yeah, that is crazy because it just lets you know that the temperament, any fucking thing could happen. You know, anything can happen at any given time. You know, and if they feel, you know, that they could, you know, just think about how many our people been murdered. You feel what I'm saying? And our babies, and you know how many, you know, of our own babies, you know, have been, violently, you know, assaulted in such a nature, you know, and so, you know, just think of, you know, how, you know, and I, you know, like I say, it's up to you to respond however the fuck you feel. If that's how you feel, you know, but it lets you know, to the, our peoples out there in the UK being very small in numbers. You see what I'm saying? That, you know, this shit could get ugly because we have to look at the world today. You know, they you know, their power is shrinking in the world. You feel me? This is what's happening. You know, say could be a psyop. It could be. It could be, or it could be it could be a psyop. You never know. You know, you never know whether it is or not. You know, it's not beyond somebody to do some shit like that because I mean it's all kind of wild shit happen every day. You feel what I'm saying? Wilder than that. And that's not lessening, you know, because we're not encouraging nobody. You see what I'm saying? To harm babies or none of that shit. You know, we ain't about that. You know, we ain't about that. And so, that type of shit should, it's gonna drive motherfuckers, but I'm just saying that's them. What about us? You see what I'm saying? What about us and shit? If they respond in kind to shit like that, you know what I'm saying? What should be our response? What should be our response when things like that happen to our people? And so he just let you know that them Europeans, and not only that, because them Europeans feel that, the immigrants is pressuring their ass to the extent that they about to take over their countries. It ain't they shit. They just, they're just like they colonies and shit that they lose, and they done lost their colonies and now they about to lose they motherland. They so-called motherland, they about to lose that too, and they feel that pressure. You see what I'm saying? Coming to America, bam, that's what you already know. It's here already. Shit, it's already here. Shit, it ain't coming to America. It's already in America. Motherfucker, the rioting aspect just ain't happened. But on a level, the militarism the streets and shit, and it's already didn't happen and shit, and so yeah, but when it pop off over here, it's gonna be so ridiculous and shit. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous, and that's another thing why black people in America need to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of, or being ready for anything that could pop off like that. I always stress that, being, to put, and get your mind right and organize. See, we have to do shit for ourselves. We have to do some shit we got to do for ourselves. We have to, because the times are moving rapidly, towards disintegration. You see what I'm saying? Where this shit just disintegrate. And so you have to have a unity in defense, and say to all that shit niggas doing, and they warring with each other in the streets and shit, over silly shit. And here it is, all these motherfuckers is piling in here on us, ready to attack, as soon as they get a chance, because they feel that we separated. They feel that that we don't have that kind of unity. And understandably, I don't give a fuck what the numbers is. If black people in America come to unity in our nationalistic spirit, racial spirit, when I say national, I'm talking about us as a nation, and our spiritual unity, and we come together understanding, and have a common respect for one another, to understand that if anything go down, we got each other back. We cannot be beat. That's just all it is to it. You see what I'm saying? The levels, I mean, when we talk about, on the ground, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work, because by the time they get there, the fight it'll already be over with. You see what I'm saying? Wherever they come, it's going to be already over with. It'll be too late for them. It'll be so many fires. And they know that, you know, and we have to say that, because at any given time, it could be something like that here. It could be. You see what happened January 6th, when Donald Trump and shit, and shit that's, the threat of these civil war if necessary. People, they feel that's what they seeing over there. That's MAGA. You see what I'm saying? When you look over there, you see, oh, that's MAGA. They feel that this is their last chance for survival. They looking like this is their last chance for survival. That's MAGA over there. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, you know what? If tragedy was going to bring, we didn't have all the tragedy. I don't know. It's going to have to be a major tragedy. And I don't even know if that's going to happen, do it. It's going to have, it's something going to trigger us. But you wouldn't think it would take so much, for us to have a level of, just like all the other races, have a level of respect and understanding with one another, that we on one team. I don't give a fuck if it is a goddamn a nation, and you say, oh, this is one nation. No, but they're just like high schools and shit. How many different high schools in your city? They rep they high school. That's just how it is. And even though we say, oh, this is our city, but we rep our motherfucking high school. We don't just we rep the city, but we rep our high school first and foremost. That's just how it is. People understand that. They understand that. They want to act like they silly with it, but they understand that. And you out there with your pom-poms, and you up there motherfucking cheerleading for the next team, nigga. What kind of shit is that? You out there with your pom-poms, nigga, and your little cheerleader skirt, and you out there, nigga, doing, you out there cheerleading for the other team. Don't understand that. Don't understand that at all. And so, this is what we, and even when we talk about, what's going on with, other Africans and, and Caribbean family, they understand that. They understand that. But, sometimes you have to, sometimes you got to dig in a motherfucker chest, man. That's just all it is to it. And though, you come with love, sometimes, you a spiritual person, and you try to come with the spirituality first. We try to come with the spirituality first a lot of times. We do, and that, what? I'm gonna say this. That's to our credit. Yeah, that's to our credit. You see, that's right. That's right. It's a way to deal with that, though. It's a way to deal with it. It's a way to deal with it. It's a way to deal with it, but it got to be a strong hand when you deal anybody. You know what I'm saying? Any motherfucking body. If they know they got to step to you and respect you because you got a code, and if you and motherfuckers step outside that code, motherfuckers is gonna deal with them. Then they'll come. They won't come sideways. You still got to keep your eye on them, because if they got spite in their heart, ain't no telling what they gonna do. You see, and so we hearing a lot of spite out there, but but like I say, this is our team, and we have to we have to strengthen our hand by coming into unity. You see, and then coming into unity and exude energy. You feel me? all over the globe, them motherfuckers know they're gonna have to come with respect. You know, they know they step their ass up in here, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. And that's gonna be a defense in itself, because most motherfuckers is not gonna go where they know it could be a problem. You see, you ain't gonna, you ain't gonna go nowhere with it. But if you can come over and lounge in the nigga shit, that's right. That's right. That's right. He said, if we can't come together to make America great, well, make Black America great. I'm not about, we done already made America great. You see, shit, we didn't made America great. It didn't make Black America great. It made America great, but it made America great where these damn, all these other races got rich off our back, but it didn't make Black America great. We got to make Black America great. You see, we can't put our energy, aimlessly into, we for one nation. No, that's not true. We should work. If we work on ourselves and make, Black America, and so that's our part of making America great. You see, that's our part of making it, and everybody should worry about their own motherfucking community. That's what they should do, because everybody live, amongst their own people, or should be living amongst their own people anyway. And so, people have to live off their own capabilities. I do believe that, and they should live off their own. And that's the reality of that. You see, that's the reality of that. We didn't gave far more, and we didn't even understand what we was doing at that time, because a lot of it was forced upon us. But now, many, many, many years later, and still we have not received our due. We have not received our due. And races is running up in here, and they benefiting from America. They benefiting from, what our ancestors has established. And yes, we have to put the pressure on motherfuckers and let them know, that, because white people, they already got theirs. They already got theirs, and they're not about to let none of them other ones get into their pockets. They not. Do you know what I'm saying? They got an authority where they ain't got no problem in regulating them other. It's us, because we a lot of us is at ground zero. You feel what I'm saying? So when they come in, they ground zero. You see, and so how in the hell after 400 years we still on a level of a motherfucking immigrant that just come into this bitch the other day? See, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that we still in this motherfucking predicament. That's ridiculous. And the reason why is that our people have not, and I guess maybe it's because they didn't have the ability. Whether they had the initiative to do it, maybe they didn't have the ability. They didn't have the armaments or whatever it took to push their agenda where it needed to go. And I don't rule out armaments. I don't speak it, but I don't rule it, because when you see shit like this, I mean, you should be able to defend yourself, if nothing else. You see, you should be able to, you should be able to, you say Israel is being bombed right now as you speak. They bombing them? Okay. I had to check into it and see what's going on. I ain't got my phone. You see, you say they didn't bomb them. Is it a serious bombing, or what is it? I'm gonna go check and see what's going on. But UK race riots out of control, fake news. And the thing is, and I wanted to bring this up, they saying a lot of the motherfuckers is online is putting out fake news, and the UK actually threatened that they could prosecute your ass right here in the United States if you are responsible for putting out fake news that help fuel the riots in the UK. Do you? I'm like, man, go sit your ass down. Y'all motherfuckers keep acting like y'all that big and shit. The British ain't all that big no more, man. Y'all motherfuckers acting like y'all, going extradite. Ain't nobody gonna extradite no goddamn body. They start extraditing motherfuckers to go, man. They setting up, man, for where motherfuckers is gonna have to show their ass. You say Israel did the preemptive attack on Hezbollah in Lebanon, I believe. Yeah, I want to hear some. I want one of them big 5,000-pound bombs to go. I don't want to hear. Yeah, I know they've been doing that shit for the last 10 years and shit. Let's get, if they're gonna get it on, go on, get it on. You feel what I'm saying? Quit playing games, quit dropping them firecrackers and go on over there and take care of business. Yeah, they saying that they could possibly prosecute you if you're online, even if you in America or anywhere that they can prosecute you. We'll see. Okay. All right, family. This is General Cyrus Seti to all our family over there in the UK. Be safe. Stay off them goddamn street with them crazy ass Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. Let that shit cool down. And I don't think y'all can have no heat. That's a sad situation. That's a sad situation because the motherfucker got to be able to come. You got to be able, if you got to be able to go to the party with something. You know what I'm saying? When they say BYOB, bring your own, you bring your own drink. You see what I'm saying? You got to bring your own drink. And so you got to have your heat if you want to come to the party. You ain't got no heat, you can't come to the party. And so, yeah, y'all over there in a fucked up situation. So y'all better figure that shit out or something. Better get in the basement and start sharpening some axes and some machetes or something. Yes, yeah, Tyrese, yeah, he was looking at me like, man, I'm gonna fuck that nigga. Say I'd have knocked Tyrese ass out. All right, family, this is General Cyrus Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast, daily liberation through African education and confrontation, Black Power.